for having any mention. I would just say at the beginning that I got about space school. I just do some slides to sort of build up on how I got to space school. I'd like to think myself as an honorary Australian. My wife and I did our teaching year down in the University of Wollongong, so we had a great year down in Australia. And I thought I'd actually show you, this is my very first lesson that I ever taught. This was in Hillston, New South Wales. And I taught the students there a little bit about Canada and the provinces that we have there. And then I went on to do a practicum at St. Mary's and a number of other schools in New South Wales. About a month after getting back from Australia, I took my first teaching job at the very top of Canada in Tuktoyaktuk, which is in the Arctic Circle in Canada. So going from that extreme of the beach in Australia to the beach of the Arctic Ocean was quite an experience for me. So this is where I am now. I'm in the Okanagan Valley in Canada, which is a wine valley. So this is where I grew up too, my wife and I. So this is where I'm teaching. And this is another picture of where I live. So this is my commute every morning as I head down to the community that's just down the lake of where I work every day. This is mostly what I do. I transition students to apprenticeship programs here in Canada in terms of mechanics and heavy duties and so forth. What I also have is I have a lot of flexibility in my job in terms of I've been able to do space projects. This is an ArduSat project that I was involved with. So this is the test one that we're allowed to use in the classroom. And this is one of the students in the class testing out the camera on the little nano satellite that actually is up in space. And I actually had students that, while it was live, we were one of the first groups in Canada to actually have access to a live satellite. And the students could actually track it as it orbited the Earth. We've also been able to video conference with a number of Canadian astronauts, which was really cool. And this was a STEM project that we worked on. We worked on sending a balloon up into space, a weather balloon. So this is the students working on putting it together. And this is how it ended up. It ended up hooked up on the dentist's office, on the pole outside the dentist's office. So fortunately, we tried in, and a few days later, this is what we pulled off. And so that's up to about 120,000 feet, about 36 kilometers up. There's another shot of it. You can see Okanagan Lake is below. That's right when the balloon popped. So that leads me to Space School. This is a resource that I developed for teachers and students. Anybody can use it. It's a big resource in terms of, I wanted to inspire students in terms of what's possible in space. There's lots of exciting things going on now. I also tied in with STEM and design thinking and computer coding and getting students learning these skills that not only will benefit them in a career in space industry if they choose that, but really these are technology skills that they can benefit them in any industry. There's lots of satellite resources. There's obviously a lot of robotics on the site. Lots of computer coding. Obviously, technology runs most of these space industries. Lots on the International Space Station. There's also broken up resources for different categories in elementary. There's lots of lesson plans and lesson ideas for teachers. Obviously, SpaceX is a big part of the website in terms of all the exciting stuff they do. They do awesome. So really, this is a resource, spaceschool.ca, for any teachers and students that are really excited about space. This one has a particular kind of Canadian twist on it, but there's lots of resources and videos and so forth that can really benefit students and teachers.